So Ready or Not is a grade 4 Rockschool track which pretty much has one groove with a couple of variations. It's in the genre of hip-hop. The crotchet is set at 90 beats per minute, and you got a big crash on the first with an accent, and then you got the circled cross stick indicated here. So that's what that means. So that's the rim of the snare across the stick making click sounds, and you only get into the snare at section D, the head of the snare. So it starts with a big crash, bass, hat, click, hat, click, bass, click, hat, and it says played with a slight swung feel, or played with slightly swung 16th notes. So wherever you see a semiquaver or a 16th note, you push that a little bit forward to the next beat. So this bar happens once, and again repeat that bar, repeat that bar, repeat. So you basically do this 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is the variation actually. This is important. Bass, hat, click, hat, click, hat, rest, and then you rest for a crotchet or two hi-hat equivalents to the left. Bass, hat, click, same bar, another 2 times. So these 2 bars, another 2 times. That's what that means. The previous 2 bars twice. And then you got this, bass, rest. And then you got, when you say and, you get into the hat again. 1, 2, and 3, E, D, 4, and bass, and 1, 2, and 3, E, 4, and then same bar here, not here, but here and here. And then you got 1 and 2 and just hats in their own, hat, click, bass, click, hat, and back to the same groove, and then the same thing that you did here, hat, click, bass, click, hat, back to the same groove, called section B, but it's the same thing. Maybe just give it a bit more energy or something, a bit more feeling. Bass, hat, click, click, hat, bass, click, hat. Repeat for another 6 times in total. That's what these repeat marks mean. Just 1 bar to the left, which is that bar again and again and again. Then section C is the same thing. For another 2 bars here, the same thing for another bar. And then you got hat with no bass, hat, rest. So I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, E4, and then you just hold it for the 4. Then you got bass, hat, click, same bar as you began, the same for another 4 repeats, same bar again for another 2 repeats, so it's another 8 repeats. 1 and 2, and then you just got to fill here. It could be a nice little, some drags, some flams on the toms, nothing huge. It's not a heavy metal song. It's still got to be in the same style as hip hop. Then section D is on the head of the snare, but the same groove as that which you began the song with. And again here, again, another 4 times. Hat, in the same sort of situation here. Make up another fill. This is where you're going to get your special marks, because it's 90% of the song is the same groove. And then bass, hat, snare, hat, snare, bass, snare, same groove. And it just is the same all the way to the outro with a big crash bass. Rest for a crotchet, rest for a minim, which is the equivalent of 2 crotchets. And this is how it works.
Ready or not? 1, 2, 3,